Say what you want about Reggie Wright. I know people have a wide spectrum of opinions on Reggie and where his place is and whatever we call this space that we all continue to speak in and pay attention to. I happen to know him personally for decades, have experience with him. I know this when it comes to matters of a legal nature, especially in criminal sense, even though his experience does expand beyond criminal because he's done entertainment litigation as well. However, not only has he fought felony cases, lost them, went to prison. I know it's allegations. I'm not here to discuss that. Shout out my boy Gotti from Grape. But he's also, prior to that, spent a lot of time on the opposite side of the law. And as far as enforcement. So I say all that to say he knows something about the way the law works. Whether you like him or not, you can't be a fool to not concede that. And when he has a title that says if Boosie's not in jail for a probation violation by such and such, he's a snitch, I just find it interesting. And here in the black box, with no further ado, we finna see what Reggie claims Boosie may have been up to.
Okay, Reggie. I got this text that you sent me. It looks like a post of some sort. I don't know who it's from, but yeah. I don't know if you want to talk about it today or if you just sent it to me in private just to look at it.
Well, somebody sent it to me that the blow up dial. Y'all remember that? You used to always tell y'all somebody. I'm not even gonna say her name because I don't want to give her no credit. But the blow up dial and her partner must be mad at each other. You remember the guy, the role partner? They must be mad at each other. Cause look what she posted on her Instagram or on one of her social medias. I don't even know because the person just sent it to me. But y'all remember she tried to deny. Me and him ain't never had no sex, or he ain't tried to do it. I said, no, y'all didn't have sex. You was in the back seat of the car and you gave him a blowjob. And I said, and that's 110% accurate. And she tried to deny it and all of that.
The first time Suge asked me we was in the office and he just gave me a gang of money. He was trying to kiss me on my neck and he grabbed me and pulled this out. I looked down and thought I was too tipsy because I kept seeing two thumbs. I was like, oh my God, got two thumbs. I was so confused. And then I realized it was just, I was like, I know you fucking lying. It was so little, we could have just scissored and called it a day. Damn. It's crazy because Suge is very aggressive with women. Like in the club when he meet them, the way he grab them, me almost chunked him one day, him grabbing my bra, right? But then anyway, Puffy too. And then there's allegations about them both having that same condition. That's crazy. Makes you overcompensate.
But look when they start fighting.
But wait, who is this that they talking about though? I'm lost. I'm thinking we finna hear about some Boosie and Probation, and this Suge and
you know how she was fighting with Big U and all of that, and
oh, this SKG punk ass. Oh my mama. This is what I wish Reggie would have been made clear to y'all. That rant, tantrum, screaming that she did in that hotel lobby on Big U. Do you know how many times I seen her do that in the death row lobby because she was such a dingbat? She could tell her to be at the office at 12 noon for a meeting. She'll be there at 11:30 and sit there till 11:30 p.m. Sugar pull in with a little small entourage, walk up, give her a hug, tell her 1 minute, go upstairs, have Reggie and them do a diversion, ask her like we're going to come in the office and get this conversation coming. Sugar sneak down, be gone. By the time she figure out what happened, she'd be down there throwing them same kind of tantrums, knocking shit down, screaming. Oh, mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, sisters, sons, nieces, nephews, aunties, and uncles, cuz I am not telling a lie. Big homies and brothers. That's exactly what she used to do. Am I lying, Reggie? I seen it. That's why when I seen it, I'm like, man, this shit bunk. I seen this skit before, over and over again. It's not just happening one time. If they talking about SKG.
And she always try to blame and talk about people. But that's just funny. I just thought that was funny that the blow up dial is and Pinky, as we call him. Yeah, that's what all the girls used to call him that I knew. They argue now. But hey, let's get to today's video, John.
Okay.
If he ain't talking about SKG, she just caught a stray. But I'm on my mama. Don't lie. And I ain't finna start today.
You and your boy. Okay, so Boosie. I know you got a lot of respect for him. I saw that he got in trouble again, so he got arrested for what they're saying is going to be aggravated assault. Did you see this, and do you have any comments about Boosie constantly getting in trouble?
Man, Boosie badass. You know, it's so unfortunate, man. I swear, when I got in trouble for the little thing I got in trouble with, I didn't want to see no marijuana. I didn't want to see no marijuana for about 5 or 6 years. I was like, man, don't even be around me smoking that stuff. And so I'm saying that to say I was scared straight. It's been about 9 years now. Coming up on 9 years since I got in trouble. But all I'm saying is Boosie is still out there walling out, apparently. And apparently bust somebody upside the head with a hookah base or something like that. There's some footage out there where it looked like somebody else threw it. But the security guard saying, I guess after the guy threw it, somebody picked it up, and he's saying that he saw Boosie bust him upside the head where he needed like eight staples, not stitches, staples in the back of his head. And I know he claiming this is a money grab and people trying to go out there for money, but
hey, to all my family and fans, man, I'm okay, bro. I'm all right. It's basically a money grab, man. It's a money grab, but it's what you go through as an entertainer. The facts of the case have come out. I mean, we in court now. But this is a money grab, man. This guy wasn't even supposed to be a security in the first place, man. This done 17, 18 years for aggravated armed robbery with a deadly.
This shit right here is crazy every time I hear it. It's hard to figure out what category you want to place Boosie in. If he comfortable running a nigga rap sheet down like this at a time like this, I don't get it. Every song you ever made, I don't even listen to his music, I know he celebrate niggas that with rap sheets like this, like these the coolest niggas in the world. And here he is down talking to nigga at a time like this I don't get it. I don't get it.
The weapon. He just got caught at the border a couple years back, smuggling women out the country and in the country. We just got off federal paper. So, man, it's
a cold nigga right here.
A money grab, bro. You know, when I first found out about the warrant a couple days ago, I contacted my PO. I let him know what was going on.
Boosie just said, ain't no real street nigga ever got no business being no security. Got a rap sheet, been through some shit. Now you trying to go legit and have a job. You ain't got no business being no security according to Boosie. It's crazy.
But to all my fans, all my family, you know, I ain't even tell my family about this.
Not knowing in California, when you parole, go see your parole officer, and they demand you have a job, and they have help giving you job placement, the most common job for them to put you place that give you is security. Now, it's not riding around fighting crime. You're usually at a empty warehouse overnight doing detects and shit. But security, hire anybody. Any nigga know, you know what I mean? Almost all the security out here in LA, a large percentage of it is slightly different now, but through the years, security always was affiliated. Oh, my mama. It's kind of appreciated out here, especially at the venues, because then it gives them another element to politic with different people. You dig a lot?
What's going on, you know, I'm all right, though, man. It's just life. Life be lifing, bro.
A podcast that I had went to, and I had called the homie Cali Finest Ignorant at the barbershop, and we had that little exchange. It's big old security out there. We chopping it up. Whoa. He vest up, having a little small talk with me, realized we knew a few people. And he said something. I'm like, oh, where you stay? Because he carried himself so professional. I said, where you live? He was like, nigga, I'm from Antis Park. I said, wow. I said, oh, blah, 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 blah. We in the black box, so you know we got to run this, because that was the last thing I expected to hear. But I'm knowing he fully aware of me. He know what conversation we've been engaged in. He just...
What the hell? Oh, my God. No way.
You know what's crazy? We chopped it up. We was cool. Left there, ain't thought about him. And then late night at a 24-hour dispensary in Compton one night, months later, I'm coming out that thing. They were like, all right, FBI, I look. It was him doing security at the dispensary, vest up, all about low key in the cut. Security be affiliated, boy. Oh, my mama, that day I was in that venue years ago approaching Snoop Dogg when Game was on the stage with Steve Harvey. My homeboy from 9-7 East Coast was standing there right behind Steve Harvey doing security. The main streets used to be around Steve Harvey and others doing security. Shaquille O'Neal security for years with Stutterbox from Main Street Mafia. Suge Knight from Mob Piru got in the game through being bouncer and security. The list goes on. I don't know what he talking about. Nipsey Hussle, security, J-Rock, Grave Street. And when 40 Glock was getting his ass whooped by Game in the bushes, there was security with a burner, the homie from Spody 40s, Nightwood. Yeah, this is just, he's talking from, I don't know where he's talking from.
Life be lifing, man, but, you know, God got me, bro, so.
That's a homie right now, a little homie from my set. Go to work every day with his pants stuck in his boots and a burner strapped around his leg. E double, and he a low.
What it is, my next court date at the end of September up for this. So, it is what it is, though, but I'm all right, man. To all my fans, all my family, I'm all right.
If you or your child spent years growing up on social media and experienced serious mental health struggles embodying those decisions, recovery of up to 1,000.
Staples in the back of his head, right? All right. Well, we ain't gonna talk about that, debate all of that. That's either here or there. So it happened in Texas, and they gave him an $85,000 bill, and he bailed out, immediately. He can do that. Oh, wow. Boosie's on federal probation, isn't he, y'all? I have never heard anyone.
Bad. I typically try to blow it up when there's something to read, but I was slow on the draw. I was distracted a little bit.
Getting out or not being arrested or violated for probation that got arrested. Now, I know it's different states, and one's a state case and that one's a federal case. But I'm just here to say, if Boosie don't get picked up for probation violation, in the next week, y'all better stay away from Boosie because it was already suspect when I seen it. He beat that case that gets everybody 5 to 7 years. Now he don't get violated for probation. The easiest thing that a DA wants.
5 to 7 is typically understood to be what goes down. But in Boosie's defense on that point, ever since Tip, T.I., Harris, Clifford was offered and extended and accepted what the feds considered an experimental sentence of 1 year and a day, it's been common or custom or not out of the question for me to witness other celebrities. I will only assume benefit from T.I. establishing whatever he did back in the day. Not saying that these other celebrities have to meet the same requirements, but I know Mozzie got caught with a burner and the feds gave him a year and a day. They gave Crip Mac less than 5 to 7. So, you know, it's more flexible than I grew up hearing. Oh, feds 7, it wasn't even 5 to 7. It was 7 years. That's 7 years. You ex-gun feds, you get caught with a gun, 7 years. That's all I ever heard, 7 years.
I remember when I was a cop, a defense attorney would be like, probation is only for rich people. I'm not putting none of my guys on probation. And they go right back out that don't have a job or out there in their life or in the streets. So I don't let them take probation, Reggie. He said, because that's the easiest case to get somebody in the penitentiary. Because now you don't have to be judged by 12 no more. You only judged by 1. And that's the judge that puts you on probation. And they generally violate people's probation. So y'all tell us in the comment section in y'all state, how does that work? Or do you know of anybody that was on federal probation?
I'm not extremely familiar with a whole bunch of federal probation ins and outs, comings and goings, but no, I have not.
Less than 3 months for being on federal probation, get arrested for an assault with a deadly weapon. No, you usually bail out. They usually, because you know, everybody don't know of his probation status and all that. But y'all don't think his probation officer gonna come and arrest him real soon? Or have his attorney to turn him in? Okay. So y'all remember, y'all heard it here first. On Bomb First, where you hear everything first if you want to get it authentic.
You see what he dropped right before he said that, when I was a cop. Then he talked earlier about when he got caught up in trouble. He has a full spectrum of experience that goes into his prediction that we don't have. It just, you know, I'm curious to see. Of course, I'm not hoping for it, wishing for it. If I had to put any type of wish toward the direction, I wish he'd be okay. Don't know if I actually hope that. You know, hope is something quite valuable as an individual. I don't know if I extend that toward any of this trivial shit that does not affect me, toward individuals that don't give a fuck about me and they plight don't give a fuck about me and they are dealing with their decisions. So similar, different from Carmelo Anthony, where the implications that he is experiencing go out to any one of us that might find ourselves in that situation. And, you know, we don't want to get off the subject, but I want to know if Reggie know what he's talking about.
That commercial y'all heard halfway doing this video? Well, that's from Morgan & Morgan, y'all. I'm telling y'all. It's pinned in the comment section of this video. The form you fill out. Go straight to Morgan & Morgan. They're all
They hustling hard. Shout out to them, Morgan & Morgan, bomb first. That ain't what we came for. You know, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I may put my wager that Reggie may be on to something.
Get you some money, you're gonna feel different.
Straight up.
You might even, all that other advice I could have gave you, this is the short version. You know, get you a couple dollars, man. You're gonna feel different.
Net Hustling. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.